Hey everyone, in today's video, I want to show you how to get started with LinkedIn. Now, if you've never heard of LinkedIn before, it's a social media platform, one of the oldest one, dating back to 2003. This is pre-Facebook even, but it's the only social media platform designed for professionals. So you would create a profile just like you would in any social media platform, but you would keep it professional, put your resume, work history, and connect with coworkers or potential employers. That's the intent for LinkedIn. Now, back in 2016, Microsoft purchased LinkedIn for $26 billion. But if you go on LinkedIn, you won't even see any branding from Microsoft. So it's almost independent. So let's go ahead and jump into the mobile phone here. I'm gonna use an iPhone. You could use an Android phone, works the same. The app is pretty much the same on both devices. And I'll make a separate video on using LinkedIn on the computer because the layout is completely different if you use it on LinkedIn.com. Let's jump into the phone here, look for LinkedIn, download the app here, and let's go ahead and open it up and go through the sign up process here. You do have to put in your first and last name. You have to put your real name here because this is again used for professional work. You want to connect with people, apply for jobs, build your network. Then you could use it as a student. I'm not going to show you that, but there's this toggle right here if you are a student. So you could type that in for your college here and what year you started here. And you got to be over 16 here, which shows you that. But it's really meant for people in the job market. So really, that's why it's for people over 16. Type in your job title here. And as you start typing, it's going to show you some ideas. Employment type. I'm going to go through this pretty quick because this is again based on your setup here. The main reason I'm showing you the sign up process is I want to give you some tips just in case you did not do these when you signed up. To add a profile picture, really what people see first is your name, your profile picture, and your job title. So you really want to make sure your profile picture really stands out depending on what you're doing. I'm more casual on my profile picture, but I'm a filmmaker, so that makes sense for my industry. But if your industry requires you to be more dressed up, make sure your profile picture represents that and it's not what you would put on Facebook, for example. So add that here. And after you set up your profile, I'm gonna show you how to edit it some more, but it's gonna ask you to connect with people. So you could skip this for now, you could connect with people later, but it's gonna make some recommendations for you on this page. And just like any social media platform where you could go ahead and make friends and connect with people, this works the same way. And you could follow the popular content on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is also a content platform. There's gonna be articles and videos and photos. I'll show you where to find those. So I'm gonna just follow a couple of these that it recommends to me. I'll press finish. And let me kind of walk you through the mobile app here so you understand what you're looking at. The home page is everything populating that you're following. So all the people you're following, all the different companies you're following, they could create posts here. So that could be a video post, an article. As you could see, here's a text post with a picture, and there are video ones too. As you could see, this one's a video. So if you've ever used Facebook, this page will look very familiar to you. It's like the Facebook wall or the Facebook feed. To interact with any post here, you could give it a like, you could comment on that post, you could go ahead and share that post, and then go ahead and write your own thoughts on the post and it will share it to your profile when you press post on top. I'll go ahead and delete this. You could also create your own post from scratch. So to do that, you could press on the bottom, it says post, the plus sign, press that, and then it lets you create your own post. Now type what you want, you could add a photo, you could take a video, and all these different options on the bottom of the page to really make your post stand out beyond just text, but it could be limited to just text. I'll skip creating a post for now. Let me go to My Network. This is really probably the most important page because you want to make sure you follow the different types of businesses here that you want to follow, and you also look for people that you want to follow. So to build your network on LinkedIn, find the people that are going to help you with your current job or your next job. You could go ahead and go to the invitations. This is when people send you an invite so they could connect with you on LinkedIn. This is gonna get very quickly populated as soon as you make an account because LinkedIn is gonna recommend your profile to people you may know. So you're gonna get requests here and then you have to jump in and accept them if you want. There are groups on LinkedIn here that I could join. There are people I could connect with. So you could follow organizations, you could join groups, and you could follow individual people. And those people have to approve before you two connect. And once you get connected, you could send each other messages. You could actually see their posts on your wall there on the homepage. And let me show you what else you have. You have a notifications tab. So everything that happens on LinkedIn is going to show up over here. And the job tab on the very bottom of the page where it lets you search for jobs right on top. It's going to give you some recommendations based on your job title. And if you want to see any one of those, you could jump into it here and you could see a job description. You could go ahead and see the pay range. Now, some of them have that, some of them don't have it. You could read more about the company and see similar job. If you're in a job hunt, this page is critical because it just makes it so much easier based on your profile, what jobs are going to be a good fit for you. You could always search on top too. So if I look for a director of operation job, for example, but I could see all these how to apply right within LinkedIn here. I could click it. Some companies have an option for easy apply. You could click that here or you could save it for later. Very, very easy to find jobs here and apply right within the application. And you also have a messaging icon on top. You see that right there? It's on most of the pages here. So if you click on it here, it takes you to messaging where you could start a message, find someone that you want to message. I'll find my real profile here. That's me right there. I could click it. And if you're not connected to people, you do have to try Premium here. That's a different service from LinkedIn, so you can message people you don't know. So really LinkedIn is for creating your network and messaging within that network. So if I try to connect with someone here that I'm not following or I'm not connected to, it won't work. So I need to connect with this person and they have to approve it. Then I could jump here and message them. So I wanted to show you that so when you see that pop up, you get what that's saying. And finally, let me just show you how to really fix up your profile. So let's press the profile option and then go to view profile here. Now this is brand new. I just made up this information. I didn't use my actual name here, but I wanted to show you what you really need to do. Your profile picture here is again the most important thing here because it's what people see at first glance. So if they recognize you, they could quickly add you. And if you press the pencil icon, you could change anything from your profile picture to your name. Again, change your headline. Your position show up as a headline. That's another thing people see. So make sure your current position is what you want people to see. You could go ahead and add education. That's very useful here. And you could change your location and industry here. This is all on the profile page. So make sure you go ahead and do that. And it's got this really nice graphic to show you how strong your profile is compared to other people. So you could actually just follow everything it's telling you to do here to make your profile much stronger. And to really build out your resume, go to this section called Experience and then go ahead and press this pencil icon and press the plus sign here. And you basically want to add as much of your resume as you want here. So it's going to put your job title here, what you did there, the company's name, location, how long you worked there. And you could also upload media here like video, presentation, photos, and so on. This is really important because now you have your profile picture and your job title, your current one, but you really want to build out your resume here on LinkedIn so people could find you, look through your resume, connect with you, and even hire you for your next job. Another way to really customize this page is there is another plus sign just on your profile page right here on the bottom. Press that. And this lets you basically get a better overview of what your profile looks like. So from your intro here, from the profile picture that we've talked about, you could change your About Me section. So the summary here could be changed. You could have a featured section here where you could add your best work or your website, for example. Your background could go here, your skills and accomplishment, and even additional information could go here, such as recommendations. Recommendation is also part of LinkedIn that's very important because you could actually connect with people and ask them to recommend you, and that will go on the recommendation section. So right here where it says request a recommendation, ask someone you connect with to send you a recommendation or to write a recommendation for you, and that will show up on your profile. And going through that process, make sure you have a complete profile, then go to your network, make sure you search and find and connect with people you want, follow and join groups that you want or other organization that you want, then start creating posts that will show up on the homepage of LinkedIn so people could get to know you and get to know some of your thoughts. Check your notification, and if you're in the job hunt, go to the job tab to see what is suggested for you or search. And that's a brief overview of using LinkedIn for complete beginners. I hope you found this useful. I post easy to follow app videos on this channel every single week, and I hope to see you next time.